Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Doctor Who The Myth Makers. This makes up Season 3, Episodes 6 through Episodes 9. Um, so the entire story is missing other than like a couple minutes because it's funny, like I'm just watching these still photographs and then all of a sudden there's like a scene in like very bad quality, like 144p quality. Then it goes back to these still photographs. But anyway, I mean, watching it in this format is obviously not ideal because sometimes it's hard to understand what's going on. At multiple points in the story, there was like fight scenes, but you don't really get to see the fight scenes. Um, but honestly, like if this is the best we're getting, I'm so I could get through it. You know, I listen to audiobooks. I've listened to a few Big Finish Doctor Who's. So watching a completely missing story just by a few photographs in the audio isn't like the worst thing ever. You know, it's fine. So the Mythmakers takes place in ancient Greece, and I think it's very well written. And if I had to pick like a Haunted episode so far that I think should like I'd like to see recovered, it'd probably be this one. You know, I don't really care that much about the Reign of Terror. That one was kind of eh, and plus the animations already exist. Marco Polo would be cool to see recovered, but that one kind of drags a little bit. The Mythmakers I think doesn't drag because it's only 4 episodes and there's a lot going on here. You could tell the writer of this episode he put in the research. You know, I mean obviously I don't know much about ancient Greece. I never took a class on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Cotton, who wrote it, I wouldn't be surprised if he did because everything here is so detailed. It's this episode's funny at times, but not overly funny like the Romans. It still takes itself seriously a little bit. I think it's very clever the Doctor when they like he they think he's a Roman god named Zeus or Greek god named Zeus. He kind of rolls with it because he knows the future and he knows the history. So he's like, well, how would I know these things if I wasn't a Greek god? Right, Momo? Momo's a Greek god. Didn't they worship cats back in ancient Greece, or am I thinking of somebody else? Maybe Egypt. Like I said, I'm not that good at history. My kitty. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I don't know. I think Hartnell is on top from this story, even if it is only his voice and photos of him. I like Vicky's relationship with the Greek dude. You know, it feels genuine. Like it doesn't feel like she randomly falls in love with him and then decides to stay with him for no reason, like it did with Leela. Because Leela's exit, that was bad. Though this didn't exactly have like, it didn't really seem like a fitting resolution to Vicky's arc. Because Susan always longed for a place to belong to, while on the other hand, Vicky, she just seemed up for anything. She was like, yeah, I like traveling. And then Holder just kind of stopped. Though it makes sense. I'm glad that she chose to stop traveling instead of the Doctor just kicking her out of the TARDIS. Because he wanted to be there for that guy she met two days ago. Um, it's just it is a very sweet ending, and I like the moment where she hugs the TARDIS before she leaves, and you could tell that the Doctor didn't really take it well. He's a little hurt by it. It was funny that the Doctor was inside the famous Trojan horse. I love a Doctor who kind of like puts the Doctor in every historical event imaginable. I think that's funny. Um, though that's kind of when this comedic, I guess, slightly comedic story gets a little dark because you're seeing like all these soldiers massacred. So that's pretty dark for Doctor Who. I'd say if the story has any flaws, it's like sometimes they try to be funny, and then sometimes it's like super dark. Something I've noticed about season 3, probably because John Wiles replaced Verity Lambert, is that the show's been taken in a much more gritty direction, which works, I'd say. Um, Overall, I think it's a very solid story. Probably one of my favorite historical ones as of yet, along with the Aztecs. So let me know what you guys thought of it down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys next time about the Dalek Master Plan, which I am about 2 episodes in so far, and I'm really enjoying. So after I finish that, I'll record that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.